think we've been guilty of in the last couple for sure, of maybe shooting it a little quick, but when you're open against good defensive teams, you probably need to take the shots when you're open, and it's good to see some of those guys knock them down tonight. And we have a lot of different guys that can make it. I thought we missed some guys inside. You know, you get guilty of just settling for threes a lot against the zone. I thought we missed our inside guys a little bit, but I think they were pretty conscious of moving the basketball. We had 19 assists on 24 field goals, so that's pretty good.
What's the status on Devontae's injury?
Hip bruise. I don't think it's a hip point, or I think he landed on it real hard. He's a tough kid. It's not going to be a problem for him. He would have come back in if we needed him, but he landed pretty hard. He was a good defensive play and landed pretty hard.
Talk about the defensive play against Illinois State today, and you know, they had a run there, that one of those stretches you were talking about where they tied the game, but for the most part, really didn't ever let them get comfortable and did a pretty good job against them.
Well, they got a bunch of guys you have to guard, and you know, because they got several guys that can penetrate. You're trying to keep them in front of you, maybe helping from a guy here, but then you got Lynch around the basket, which is difficult. He had 4 offensive rebounds at half, so we were concerned with that because the big would go off of him to help, and the guards weren't getting around to blocking him out. But they're a difficult team to guard. I think when they've struggled, like against Wichita, they haven't shot it particularly well from 3. But again, when you're open, you know you got to take some of those shots. And we did it. We fouled way too much in the second half on their drives. I thought the game was a little. It's hard to get in the flow in the second half, but difficult to defend for sure. They're tough to guard.
You elected to start Jake in place of Demetrius. It seemed like Demetrius kind of responded to that a little bit. He had a lot of energy when he came to the game, and got you some of those post touches early that you were seeking. You know, just I guess you'd like to see a guy respond the way he did.
Yeah, you know, and a lot of times, Todd, there's not a method to our madness, really. Demetrius has been sick a little bit, so him and Justin roomed together on the last road trip and both have bronchitis. Justin did a great job of fighting through it, but Kitch deserved to start. You know, he knows that he knows. I always compare him to like Brant Leitnick, or when Brant played, people wondered why he would start and played as much as he did. Kitch is locked in and knows what we're doing defensively all the time and does the right stuff. Demetrius, maybe he's better coming off the bench. We can keep messing with it, but both of those guys are important players for us.
Coach, I don't know how superstitious you are, but tennis shoes may be a thing. A good game tonight.
If some of the fans wouldn't send me an email about it, I'd probably do it. But you know, when I was in Iowa, the Raveling wore the sweatsuits on the bench, so I'm not. I don't like ties because I'm always messing with them around my neck and it's too tight. But it's pretty comfortable over there in tennis shoes, that's for sure. But it's a great cause. You know, we did that this week at the State House. Anything you can do to highlight the fight against cancer and all its different aspects and all its different kinds. It's an awful disease, and a lot of people doing much more than we're doing. But any chance, and the coaches are trying to do our part a little bit in it. But just a great cause because you know cancer affects all of us, and we got to continue to fight it.
Enjoy this one for a minute, and then it's back to the road, right?
Yeah, Fritzy always reminds me. I didn't know who we played and where Wednesday, but to go back on the road, we got a chance to get to +4. It's great to be back home in front of our fans. Can't wait to get back here again, but we got to lock in on that next one and get in on the road and play a good Southern Illinois team. And we didn't play well there last year and got beat, so it's fun. I love going on the road with these guys. They're a fun group to be around, and hopefully we can keep getting closer to playing